Hello everybody, I am Chaitali Sarkar and welcome to my program Paradise Regained. With flowers around me and flowers on me and my favorite people, the subscribers and the viewers on the other side, I truly am very happy, and doubly so because it's time for the annual garden tour. Welcome to my paradise. This is the gate leading to paradise. Have a look at it. Beautiful, bountiful petunias. Our national color. I love this succulent. And a brightly colored kettle with sweet potato. And I've covered this gate in my episode on succulents. Those of you who are viewing it for the first time, you can check out on that episode. It had some beautiful plants. Come. This is the parapet with the bonsais. Let me take you through. That's a croton shaped to a bonsai. Beautiful roots. Hibiscus, my all-time 12 months favorite. One ficus, hibiscus. It's February and it's already warm. You can see the buds. I'll show you some amazing hibiscus that's bloomed today. That's nice, pink one. My beautiful, beautiful juniper. Look at it, so round and cute. And the people. My little Mahabodhi with Lord Buddha and my 40-year-old people. I think I have blessings of this big banyan for giving me so much of beauty and happiness. And above me, across the blue sky, I can see this beautiful abundance of the bougainvillea. Beautiful, bountiful bougainvillea. You are cordially invited to grace the occasion of a visit to my paradise. Let me enter this way, and I've kept my cactus. And I have kept my succulents over here. Have a look at it. I love this. Have you seen heart-shaped? Heart and heart and heart. Happy Valentine's Day, viewers. Oh, and I must show you this. Succulent and flowering. Can you see how pretty it is with the red inside? Oh, it's so lovely. It's so delicate and pretty. I think even the best camera can't do justice to it. Let's see. And they're so cute. They're so cute. They're confident. And my favorite, coleus, adding to the color, much needed color. And an ordinary plastic pot with my winky smiley, adding to the cheer. And as we come down, my beautiful wall, it's been covered in a number of episodes, and all the greens show up so much better against this dark backdrop. So if you're into experimentation, do give it a try. I have ferns, I have succulents, I have manica, I have sweet potato, I have spider plant, I have another succulent, I have the hedge, the golden duronto, and fern, another fern, and my puppet chemistry, and the alamander. I have some 5 colors of alamander, and the buds are always also appearing. I need to tell something over here. sitting in our AC chambers, it's very easy to talk about global warming. Someone who really works with nature, someone like me, I can feel it. It's so palpable. It wouldn't be wrong if I say, I think by the next year, we would be using a fan by day and a blower by night. It's February. Temperature now showing at 26 degrees, mind you, 26 degrees, and the night temperature dips to 9 degrees. So much of variation. It's very, very difficult to get so much of color in a garden and so many winter blooms because they need the cold. Unfortunately, we've not been able to give it. Oh, before I move on, let me show you this. In my last visit to Amsterdam, that was last September, I had picked up 5 buds of tulip. I had no hope. Frankly speaking, I never ever thought that I would be able to have tulips in my garden. I feed it with only ice, and 1 and 2 and 3 you can see. I can see another one coming up today. So 4 of them germinating, then the flower, it will be like 2 leaves and the stalk will come out with the flower. If it ever comes, I will be the happiest person. I surely have an episode on my tulips. Come, let us continue. Some more bonsais over here on the parapet, and my beautiful colorful coleus. Some gerberas over here, and a PVC pipe converted into a planter. Beautiful dark scarlet pink, white and scarlet that was pink, and a pretty pansy peeping out from here. Hello baby. I find these pansies like dwarfs. They seem to be talking, There's a story behind every pansy. And as I take you down, look at this bougainvillea. You don't see leaves, you see only flowers. Picture perfect. And coming down. Oh, I wish. Can we have the camera coming to that? Here's the tufts of roses. The beautiful blood red. Beautiful blood red. Okay, while the camera stays here, let me show you my experimentation this year. Head of coleus. Isn't this amazing? Beautiful. It adds so much of depth and dimension. Oh, look at it and doing so well. Fat and healthy, choppy and cute. Coming back to the roses. I'm going to show you this. Have a look at this. How beautiful it is. Like, Charles painted. There's another rose over here. That's the button variety, They come up in bunches. Beautiful peach. Beautiful peach over here. Oh, the heat ruined it. And lovely star-shaped petunia. Abundance of it. And I've told you, if you need to snip it off, just do not pull it. That will otherwise, give signals to the plant that it's time for seed production. No, seed formation not now. Keep snipping it over here. And as we go down, that's phlox. Spelled pretty peculiarly, Phlox. There's another phlox, and that's a snowball taking shape. Oh, I love snowball. And there is a blood red petunia, and there is a blood red phlox. And there's this pretty pink verbena and a dark purpley mauve rose. It's really, this is I think abundant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The heat's killing it. And there is the sunshine yellow rose. And as we come down, there is this abracadabra. Truly looks like black magic. It's dark maroon with streaks of cream. Pretty orange over here. Snipped me today badly. Injured. Nice and deep and orange. And as we come here, that's geranium. Two beautiful shades of geranium. An orange, a flame orange, and a peachy orange. Peachy orange. And look at this beautiful, another shade of orange. Look at this beautiful rose. Unmatched, truly unmatched in its beauty, its texture, color, and of course fragrance. Coming to the parapet, there is verbena. Oh, I love these verbenas. They are so pretty and so very beautiful. Let's have a look at it. And there, all these are verbenas. A red verbena, a magenta with white, and a red with white, magenta, pink and white. And if you could have down below, there is this, the white, it looks like artificial. And that's my favorite. I covered it in one of my episodes. That is the blue moon. Unable to bear the sudden increase in the temperature. And this is of course, let's move quickly, Lily. Let's move quickly. Nice peachy orange. Nice peachy orange, I think because of the color it's more appropriate, but of course you have them in different shades. I love the shade, that's why I have only one. Coming down below, my cute pansies. Saying hello, and saying hello, and again hello, hello. Look at this color. And as you come down over here, oh look at this. The prize winning in a little pot. It's like I've got 9 of them. So cute. They seem to be talking to me. And more verbenas. This beautiful verbena. Dusty. And there's a phlox peeping from behind. And as we come down, these are seeds that appeared everywhere, so I have a lot of these marigolds. That's called snowball. That's called sorry, not snowball. That's called fireball, rightfully so. You see, and this is not poinsettia, mind you. You might be thinking this is poinsettia. And you know, there was a little confusion last time. I had shown my green rose, and there were a lot of people who were saying, no, that's not the green rose. It's something else. Come, let me show you. You know, I think you all got a little mixed up. This is what people... This is, you know, the local people or people would classify it as a rose. It looks like a rose. It's just a collection of sepals. It's just a collection of sepals, and it's passed off as green rose. Oh no, this is not the green rose. It looks like cactus. There's nothing attractive about it. Wait on, I'll show you what the green rose looks like. Coming on this side, this is the cactus variety of dahlia. Pretty, lovely. Have a look at this. This is the Kenya variety of dahlia. How beautiful in its form. And some more dahlias. I think when we go around that, it will be a better view. And let me show you something. This is my husband and my favorite place to chill out on weeks. Our little gazebo. Now this gate can be open, and this is past time to travel and see the world that's formed. Paradise regained, and my favorite viewers, the YouTube viewers, and my love for nature. And I'm going to take you around a little bit over here. That's a poinsettia here. And some 3 different varieties of poinsettias. Now they come up in a number of colors. They come up in pink and variegated. And those of you, who think that gardening on a terrace is difficult, there is space constraint, I wish to tell all of you, if you're fond of plants, you will find a way and a need to show your beauties. Have a look. I got this planter stand. It's got sweet medium over here. Some other plants will be a beautiful fern. There's another stand over there, spider plant. And see, I have been able to tuck in 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, nearly a dozen plants in such a small area. And these tubs, if you're seeing, these are the water lilies, which are now lying dormant, but a great place. And because the birdies come in the morning to have a nice bath, the maynas and the bulbuls, I think they're the cleanest of the lot. And the pigeon, which has its nest over here, I've never seen it bathe. I love my little paradise. You know why? For the beautiful sounds of nature. I'm attaching a clipping over here just half an hour before this shoot. I had recorded that, but it was on the mobile, so I'll just add up with this. Just listen to the beauty of this bird. And it comes up every day at that time. So today too I was expecting, if you're lucky, we can get to hear it now also. Come, how did you like my place to chill? Do let me know. I'll wait for your comments. And if you got a place, please do not think if it's a small place or a huge area, you can pep it up with brightly colored cushions, a nice rug, and trouble for us. Chess or cards, choice is yours. Come. Let me lead you out, and my hanging plants over here, adding to some more beauty. And those of you who would again want to know, how have I fitted 382 plants of pots, 382 pots into this area. It's just above my flat. My flat isn't very huge. Just see, I have trailed some beautiful plants over here. There's a garlic vine peeping over there. And have a look at this. What a pretty shade of orange. And against the blue sky, it truly is magical. This is another corner There's Verbena. This is the yellow lily. This is the yellow poppy. The yellow poppy. It's so fragile and it's so soft. And what egg yolky yellow. You know, even the best colors will not do justice on canvas. I try doing it. A number of you are very curious. A number of you are very curious to know, what are my hobbies, where do I stay, what do I do, what's my profession, what's my passion. You can follow me on Instagram. You can see a number of pics. I usually post a number of pics on my garden, and sorry for this long period of dormancy. You can see I've been traveling, trying to do a trapeze act of passion and profession. And yes, coming to the yellow color, I enjoy painting. That's another hobby of mine. And some beautiful dog flowers in different shades. There's a cream, there's a yellow, there is a light pink, and there is a dark pink. Come down, look at this. Oh, if I can show you like that. Look at this pansy. It's got no face, and what a beautiful shade of yellow. Oh, I'll never be able to get this color. Nature has its own beauty and bounty. And these are also so cute. Maroon and edged with yellow. They are also so beautiful. And there is a fern. I call it the Y fern because it has these Y-shaped leaves. And there is the arrowhead plant. Oh, calendula. And come, let me take you through this side. Hanging. Another way, if you are facing space constraint, please by all means see if you can have some hanging plants. The beautiful planters. There's a lacy one, there's a polka dotted one. They're so bright and colorful. Asters, pretty pink asters. My favorite petunias. Calendulas over here. Nasturtium. And as we go forward, and as we take you there with bougainvillea, there is petunia, there is diantha, there is aster, and today's showstopper is this beautiful hibiscus. Have a look at this. See the size. My hands are not very tiny, by the way. See? It's like dark maroon, and then it changes into a red, then into a pink, and edged with yellow. Oh, it's truly beautiful. People who thought, the hibiscus is a backyard plant, the backyard, like not giving much of importance. Oh, she's so beautiful. Come, moving on. Tonight only you will die. That's the saddest part about this hibiscus. Capture it on the video. Yes, this is the green rose. Have a look at this. Pistachio green. So I think I've been able to clear the doubt. Petunias and dianthus, phlox over there, little bit of again the nasturtium. Those of you who follow MasterChef, I've told that in my earlier episode also, this is an edible flower. And they use it abundantly, If the camera could go from there, let me show you the center of attraction. Nothing can be more dramatic, magnificent, grand, beautiful than this piece. I hope all of you will agree. The gurgling of the water, the beautiful marigolds. I wasn't able to show you the marigolds last time. And if I can just take you around, because some of you would want to know the names. That's Sweet William. That's Sweet William. Dianthus. Choose your shade of pink. There is fuchsia pink in petunia. There is this dark pink in Sweet William. There is a pretty pink edged with white in Dianthus. Light pink Dianthus. Dark pink Dianthus. Down below you have my favorite petunias. And if I could again take you that way, see, there is Inca, that's marigold, the dwarf variety. Some more petunia, Dianthus. Dianthus, Dianthus. Look at this. Oh, it's lovely. You know, it looks like origami. The serrated edges look like origami. So beautiful. And this looks artificial. You know? Oh, look at this. And some more bones. It's that perfect. Some more Fatso petunias. And red edged with white and blue. And coming over there, you can see a purple and white Verbena. The sound of the beautiful gurgling water. There's no wastage of water, it's just the same water going up and coming down and going up and coming down. And that's our little place to have the morning tea. We wake up to the chirping of the birds and wait to see the unfurling of the buds. It's that beautiful. Please, all the viewers, all the subscribers, if you have a little piece of balcony, a terrace, some area, do have some bit of nature over there. It's hypnotic, you know, seeing them. And for me, it's therapeutic. You know what? Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, Tom and Jerry. These are my favorite, evergreen, favorite Walt Disney characters. But when it comes to gardening, I really find Mickey Mouse is irritating. My kitchen garden, unfortunately, has not done very well this year. Reasons being, Mickey Mouse and gang have ruined it. The plant would go 6 inches high and snip. 6 inches high and snip. What I'll show you is my 4th and final attempt. Come, whatever little, please bear with me. But you know, actually I don't have much of a complaint. The fact that my kitchen garden really didn't do well this time, God's gifted me with this flood of colors in the form of flowers. Let me begin with something really unusual. I never thought it would be possible in the place that I stay. What you see over here is saffron. It is saffron, and I bought it from this gentleman in Kashmir who has fields of saffron, kesar, and that it would sprout, and it's come up this high, feeds on ice, and I've been told by the gentleman that I'll soon be seeing flowers. If I can get saffron, I'm surely going to have a video on that. That's a promise. Here begins my kitchen garden. This is camphor. For days when I have a little of respiratory problem, I do suffer from it. I put this into the water for my inhalation, and it's absolutely superb. I don't use Vicks and stuff like that. Camphor, and if anybody thought camphor was not natural, it isn't. Lemongrass too comes handy, and I've let some of them dry. You must be thinking why? Because you know what I do with it is I powder it and keep it for days when I'm traveling and I want it to pep up my morning tea. Just crush it and put it into your tea. I learned this wonderful thing at a Pondicherry hotel. Into the source of drinking water, they had put a sprig of mint leaves, tulsi leaves into the drinking water. Now what I do, I also do that, and I put a little bit of lemongrass, or you can try that. Herbal water and unadulterated. Mine is all organic. I'm sure you will also grow yours. Tulsi, holy basil, and mint grows really easily. Into it I put lemongrass too. Come on this side, and there is good old curry patta for my sambar and rasam and upma. I have a lovely bonsai also of curry plant. There is zucchini growing over here. My fourth attempt. I think it's taking some sort of shape. The rats have played havoc this time with me. And over here, my hanging plants of nasturtium and phlox and petunia. And the rats are not health conscious, so they let the lettuce be for me. I'm letting the plant grow for the seeds. We've had a very good harvest of lettuce this year. The tomatoes, unfortunately, not too many that I have managed on my fourth attempt. This is that lovely variety. It'll grow lemon yellow and sweet as honey, bulb shaped, pear shaped, whatever you may call. And this I must show you. Are you seeing the height? Are you seeing the height of this papaya plant? And it's already started bearing flowers. Now this is a hybrid variety, and directly from the flowers we'll have the fruit. There is nothing called a male plant and a female plant, and you need insects to pollinate it. I learned how to germinate this because it was a little tedious process, but I've been successful. I had bought 5 seeds, managed to germinate 4 of them. I think that was a brilliant task. There's another one and 2, and I have 2 on the other end. And if you could come down here, there is good old broccoli. Look at the leaves, fresh, not pest-ridden, worth cooking. And those of you who think broccoli is exotic, trust me, they're really easy to grow. And you know, once I will cut them from here, and it goes into the kitchen, I will have another broccoli over here. So you don't need to uproot and destroy the plant. This is the yellow poppy. I've already shown you. And I did buy saplings of yellow poppy. Somehow the leaves were so tender, it was consumed happily by the rats. And God gave me, what we in Hindi we say chappad pharka. Wherever they are growing wild, absolutely wild, and I have not been able to uproot them. They are so beautiful by themselves. They are so similar to the carrot leaves. Are you seeing? This is a carrot leaf and this is the yellow poppy. I must show you my carrots this time. You can have it a little closer. This is the carrot color, as you can see, the orange color. You can see the orange color over here. And if you can see over here, that's a petunia green. That's the white, creamish white carrot. And I have another one over there. If I could show you the color of a brinjal, dark purple. I don't know whether I'll be successful. I took out one, to show that to another person. Okay, let go of it. Come, there is radish peeping out from there. There is radish. If I could show you, just see the size. I really need to stretch myself. Can you see the size? Wow. And the leaves. I use organic manure. I use organic pesticide. You can check out my YouTube videos on that. They are so healthy. I'm letting one grow for the seeds for the next season. And let me take you this side. Tomatoes, my favorite, the yellow pear, still taking shape. And if you could come down here, there is the brinjal. There is the brinjal or the flowers are just appearing. They're the ones that I showed you last year. Remember? Long and purple in color. I'd saved seeds, so managed to germinate. And if you thought, what are these nasturtiums doing? Or they're growing in the wild. Nasturtium is one flower, which one plant that's edible. The buds and the flowers, they have a mustardy type of an aroma when used. And I'm also told that the leaves and the flowers are very rich in vitamin C and iron. But that's not the reason for having it in my vegetable garden. They have grown in the wild, just like the red salvia. Are you seeing? Adding so much of color. And there is that other papaya. The flowers have appeared. Last year, there was a mango tree here. I was told it's a dwarf variety. Unfortunately, it grew so big, I had to gift it to a friend. This time, I have planted a guava. This is the dwarf variety. I've already had 5 or 6 of them. Nice, pink in color from inside and so very sweet. And coming down, there is the good old Tejpatta. I enjoy cooking. And bay leaves for Bengalis, I cannot imagine anything that we don't put it to. So, there is bay leaf. It will go into our mocha, thor, machir kalia, mangsho, and anything that's veg. From muger dal, echure dalna. There is beans, French beans. Look at that. Look at that. I can show you. French beans. A 6 inches high plant with something like a dozen hanging. And we got some over here also. I love them. This is allspice. Times when garam masala is not ready, I just need to pluck one and just put it into the gravy. Or what I do, the same with the bay leaves. I snip it off at the ends, when I wanted to have this luxuriant growth. Are you seeing it's higher than me also? I dry it and I use it the same way as I use the bay leaves. This is my favorite palm. I have quite a few palms, but Fishtail Palm takes my heart. I love the shape of the leaves and so appropriately named. And there is also being over here. Asafoetida, when it really picks up temperature, we have this secretion, and I just need to store that and use it. It has started coming in. It's like this. It's like this, and little globules, and I just need to put it in oil, and you get this beautiful aroma. So hing is also not synthetic. And there's good old coriander leaf over there for all the North Indian food, from rajma to chole to chana, and of course the Gujarati khandvi. We can't do without coriander, dhania patta. Come, while we exit from here, there is, if you could see from here, a PVC pipe converted into a planter, cacti and a succulent. There's also a banyan coming up, not being able to uproot it, with the hope that one day I will probably, take it up for my bonsai experimentation. And there is mint over there. I'm very fortunate with mint. I have mint all 12 months a year, happily distributing to all my neighbors who want plants. And as we exit from this place too, I hope you enjoyed my tour of my garden this year. It's been one kaleidoscope of color, form,
texture.
So, here signing off on a very, very happy, cheerful, colorful mood off from my paradise regained. I hope you enjoyed my tour as much as I enjoyed presenting it to you. For those of you who still haven't subscribed, please do so. You get to see things live and things done with my own hands. That it is palpable, it is possible, it is probable, everything comes as a reality. Please like, please subscribe, and keep adding the comments. Which was your favorite color? If I've been able to have that, which was your favorite flower? Let me know in details. I'll truly be looking forward to hearing from you. Have a great time. Bye-bye.